There are two main barriers that affect having effective problem solving. So, number one is confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is this tendency for someone to look for information that supports and agrees with their idea instead of seeking out new information that may disprove or go against it. So, an example here is seeing here that this is our beliefs and seeing how this evidence. The only part that is actually the evidence that we believe in usually are the ones that actually has a common denominator with our belief. So when it aligns with our beliefs, we tend to believe the evidence. Parts that don't, usually we don't believe in that. Next is fixation. Fixation is a failure to see an issue from a new perspective. Sometimes fixation occurs because of a mental set. Mental set is when someone believes that the way that they've solved something in the past is always going to be the right way to solve a current problem. So here's a comic that I found online. As you can see here, these are a group of men, right? And then they're trying to cross the cross this. So there are barriers to effective problem solving, one of them being confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is the tendency to look for information that supports and agrees with your idea instead of seeking out new information that may disprove or go against it. So here's an example. Let's say we believe in something. When we're presented with evidence, the only evidence that we believe in is the one that aligns with our beliefs. The other type of evidence that does not, we tend to just ignore it. Next is fixation. Fixation is another barrier to solving problems effectively. Fixation refers to a failure to see an issue from a new perspective, and sometimes fixation can occur because of a mental set. Mental set is when someone believes that just because a problem has been solved using a specific way before, that specific way of solving it can be used again. But a lot of times, just because it worked last time doesn't mean it's going to work again. So here's a comic that I found online that perfectly showed what a mental set looks like. And another thing that could contribute to fixation is functional fixedness. And fixedness is the tendency to observe the functions of things, of objects, as the only thing that it can be used for. So, for example, we have here a scratching post, right? So this person is telling this cat, hey, you know that that's a scratching post, right? That they can't be used as anything else. They can't be used to climb or can't be used for a cat's purpose or anything else like that.